Shalom. I'm Justin Sakofs, and I am the Director of Empowerment for Families with School-Age Children at our Jewish Federation. And I am proud to share with you this bit of Torah for Parshat Shmini. Now, Parshat Shmini has got some ups and downs. It's got the major down moment of Nadav and Abihu, who die in bringing a sacrifice to the altar just after their father Aaron, the high priest, brought his. Now, Moses, prior to this, calls to Aaron and calls to his sons, says, bring a sacrifice, with a lot more detail after that. But they're told to do it. Aaron brings it. After Aaron brings it, then he has his sons do certain pieces. But for the most part, it appears that they are standing afar. They are not standing right there with him. There's no description of what Aaron says to his sons, how he's teaching his sons, how he's learning with them about this great experience that he's about to embark on. And as a result, Nadav and Abihu, after this, decide to bring their own. They mirror what their father does, and in doing so, they die. They bring a sacrifice, they are consumed by that fire, and they're gone. Now, the text that comes afterwards says that one should not bring sacrifices with inebriation, and that's usually where we find the explanation of what happened to Nadav and Abihu. I would like to look at this again by what I've all described here, and about how Nadav and Abihu were watching their father and were inspired to bring their own. Because I think that in being inspired, they weren't really following exactly all the nuances that their father had, and I really believe it's because they didn't have that chance to play. They did not have the chance to experience and experiment, most importantly, with the tools and the faculties of what their father was working with. Their father Aaron, knew exactly how to treat these animals that were part of the sacrifice, and the sons, how close were they to that? How much did they really see Aaron's hand placement and the knife placement and all of these details? And I think that is where we can learn about how to play and how to practice. Now, I am a father and an educator, and I really believe with my own kids as well, excuse me, that we need to create more play opportunities for our kids. That as they explore and as they experiment, as they use their minds and their tools and their resources, that they discover ways to become empowered and how to engage with their lives and make it meaningful. And we as parents can work with them. And as educators, we're here to work with them and learn from them and with them. Now, my grandfather was an electrician, and I remember him working in our house on different projects, and he would kind of show me what to do, but really, he didn't want me watching. He would say, don't learn from me. Don't follow what I'm doing here, because you may make mistakes in a way that are too grave. I personally may forget to turn off the electricity when working with it. For him, he knew exactly what to do, and he knew how to be safe. If I didn't learn through practice, then the experiences of Nadav and Abihu would be my fate as well. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want any one of us to experience. So if we find safe ways to play and experiment and try with ourselves, then I think we can grow. And with my kids, again, I think about how they experiment with monkey bars, for example. They try. They look for spotting help, and over the course of years, literally, they get much better at it, and they've experimented to be, mavens on it. And I think that's what we're looking for. We're looking for us to trust ourselves and test ourselves so that we can grow and, in our world here, bring Jewish learning to life. And I think we can keep doing that as we continue to play. So with that, we're going to keep practicing. We're going to play, we're going to practice, and even if we don't get perfection, that's okay. Because really, we're here to get better at what we do. So with that, I'm going to wish you a Shabbat Shalom.